Right, we're going on a bike ride, but this bike ride's different. Hello, this is Sander. That's my baby. I said, are you my chicken? She says, I'm not a chicken. So we're going on a bike ride, but it's going to be different, this bike ride, because, as you can see, it's in the evening. And this is when all the activity starts in the Philippines. Hello. Hello. This is when everybody starts coming out because it starts cooling down. And all the barbecues come out. And basically, this is when all the activity happens because it's cool. But during the day, to say it's rainy season, it's been really quite hot. So as you can see, look, all the barbecues are coming out. So I just thought I'd show you this part. Look at all this activity. Everybody comes out for food. Down the little alleyways and stuff, they'll be drinking and eating food. So let's go on the bike ride and see who's out. Now we're getting into the best part of the bike ride. Now, normally I don't come at this time and there's hardly anybody about. Obviously because it's hot and there's nobody other than the little sari stores selling anything. But look at it now. The air's full of barbecue smell. Tuk-tuk drivers. We're not in Thailand.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
The Pajak drivers are lined up, take people around. And I'll be surprised at some point I don't get a Hey Joe. Now, even though it's cooled down, it's still pretty hot. And I think what I'm going to do is stop. I don't normally stop on my ride, I just keep going. But I think today, being as I'm doing a video, I'll stop at the river because it really is very full. I've never seen it so full. And the surprising thing is, even though we've had a few days of constant rain, it's not been torrential, but the rivers are really bloated, and I love it. I don't sit down at the river that much now, since the pandemic, but every now and then it's nice to just sit and have a 5 minutes. But this time of night's great, guys. I love it. And in a lot of cases, like I've said before, you come to the Philippines and you're coming to meet your lady, chances are she's living somewhere like this, or maybe worse. Not that I'm saying this is really bad, it's not. I mean, it's I'd live around here, no problem. In fact, there's some land for sale on my bike ride. I don't know if it's sold yet or not. And I don't know how much it is, I haven't inquired. It's not a place I'd want to build a house, that is for sure. Look at this, you see, you wouldn't get this through the day. Barbecues there, look, food. People walking about, getting the barbecues and food. People sitting outside, just socializing. Now, if it wasn't for the masks, you wouldn't know anything had changed, really. I just love it here. Oh, look at that. You can't see it. The rice fields to the right. I can't remember if I said on the video, but when I went to have a look at the engine on the car because it's been overheating, when we're walking away, me and Mel, one of the guys who manages the field, he was getting into his car and starting to drive off, and then he saw me and Mel. He stopped the car, got out and give us half a dozen pieces of corn, cobs. Look at this. This is what I love. This is the Philippines. This is what makes this place unique. You know, we've got Thailand and stuff, but you know what? I've been to Cambodia. I've not been to Thailand, but I prefer the Philippines to Cambodia. Although I was only there a few weeks, so didn't really visit many places, to be honest. But here, I'll never get sick of here. Never get sick of it. There's always something happening. There's always something different. Now the Peña Francia's coming up in September. There's been no announcement yet whether there'll be any parades, you know, the majorettes and that kind of thing. I hope there is. I mean, you know, even if they've got to wear a mask, it's better than nothing, isn't it? It's sad because every September the Peña Francia, it's massive in Naga. People come from all over Bicol, other side of the world. People come home to be part of the Peña Francia. The hotels are booked before September. Let's just get past this guy. I overtook a young kid and he was on this bike and his knees were nearly smacking him in the chin. The seat was far too low, which a lot of these kids and adults, they get on these bikes and they're like kiddies' bikes. But this bike was quite big, but the seat was too far down and his legs were going like hell. And I overtook him and he thought, oh, foreigner, I'm not having that. So he overtook me. Now I can go at this speed, I don't know, I guess for a few hours before I'd be knackered. So this is the speed. But when somebody overtakes you, they're going to maintain that speed. And his legs, like this kid here, his legs were going like hell. And I knew he couldn't keep it up. And sure enough, not too far up the road, he just gave it up. All the kids are out playing. Ah, it's just great. I love it. You see, there's lots of building going on. You know, to say we're in year and a half of a pandemic, lots of people have lost their jobs, their businesses. There still seems to be a bit of money around. See if I can get this chicken for dinner. Something just exploded, did you hear that? I think the tyre might have burst, it sounded like it. No, perhaps not. That is far too overloaded. Oh, the suspension's gone. Probably both. You know, the first time I started riding my bike again, I thought my heart was going to come through my chest. It's so easy now because I've lost a little bit of weight, not a lot. Let's not get excited. But as long as I stay around here, I'm not going to be too disappointed. If I lose a bit more weight, fine, but afternoon, sorry, morning. God. See how friendly everybody is. I've had a few Joes on this part of the road. Hey Joe. I tell you, there comes a time in every man's life when you get up in the morning. You get up in the morning and you decide, do you know what? I'm going to sell everything and move to the Philippines. No, I'm only joking, don't do that. That's what I did. Honestly. Well, I mean, no, to be fair, I thought I was going to Cambodia. But, I don't know, after the first 3 days of being in the hotel in Cambodia, went to Siem Reap, I decided pretty quickly that wasn't for me. You know, you just get a feel. But like I say, that said, when I got off got outside the airport, sorry, in Manila, oh my God, I just wanted to get on the next plane back to the UK. I felt so intimidated, if that's the word, really uncomfortable. I'm thinking to myself, is this it? This is it. I didn't particularly want cities. Now, bearing in mind, people are going to say, yeah, well, Chris, you live in a city. I know it's called Naga City, but it's not really a city. It's not big enough to be a city. You know, it's not like Leicester or Birmingham or Nottingham or, you know, London. Definitely not a London. London's massive. That is a city. This is more like a little bit bigger than a town. But Naga is just brilliant. I love Naga. Yes, I'm biased. I guess I've married a girl from Naga, a woman. And I've got 2 kids that were born here, and I'm used to here. I know most of the shortcuts to get to places. I know it. I know how to get to places now. Whereas if I moved somewhere else, I'd have all that to learn again. I don't want to go through that. I'm too lazy now. I was pretty lazy before I come here, to be honest. Apart from when I was at work, of course. But as soon as I finished work, I didn't want to do nothing. Now I'm here. Apart from me bike rides and me morning and afternoon walks, I don't do a deal. And you know what? I think I've mostly said this on the odd live that I've had, but raising kids here is so easy because Filipino families are so massive. Everybody gets involved with the kids. You know, kids from next door, the UKIMs, because you know the shop next door, they're all UKIMs, they're all family. And the kids just walk in and they play and scream and shout, and you know, I'm just pleased I've got upstairs. Anyway, we're at the river bit, so I'm gonna shut up now until we get to the river. Look how swollen this is now. I think them boats haven't been there that long, but this is really, really full. Now further up the river is the floating restaurant, and then just past there's some great big massive floodgates that if it really gets bad, because I've been told it can get higher than this, hence the big banks, look, flood defences. Look at the coconut trees and everything over there, and just over the top there's little houses, and God, just love it. I'm so relaxed here, some days I'm nearly falling over, and that's not like me. I'm normally thinking of the next problem that's coming, and like maybe the big problem that's coming. Now I've left my bike there. There's going to be somebody come to look to see if it's been left. Look, oh, somebody here now. Yeah, no, sorry, that's my bike. I've been sort of going to push myself to go swimming. Oh God. I'm going to get my brain sorted out one day, aren't I? I've been threatening to come fishing because I've got a fishing rod, I've got the reels, I've got the fishing kit. I've not been fishing for years and years, since I was a teenager. Not that I'd eat anything out of here, because all the sewage goes in here. You just don't know. The other thing is as well, the floating restaurant is gone. I asked somebody the other day, and they said they didn't know if it was going to come back, because it wasn't paying just for the couple of days it was open. Look at that, I thought that was somebody's head there. It's a coconut. Can you see it? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprises me these days. So anyway, guys, please hit that like button. Please subscribe and share our videos, and make a comment. It's very important. Out of the thousands of views, we only get like maybe 5-6 comments. It's just not possible. So make a comment, even if it's just the word comment, seriously, because it puts the videos up and helps promote the videos. Make sure the notification bell is clicked, and that's about it. Make sure you're still subscribed, because there's a lot of subscribers keep saying, Chris, this is the 5th time I've had to resubscribe. YT keeps unsubscribing me. So until the next one, guys, see ya.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town,